Hi, I'm Becky. I'm the Reference and Instruction Librarian at the University of Dubuque in Dubuque, Iowa. I probably have already been introduced at this point, but I thought this would be a really interesting way to show how well YouTube can integrate into Prezi and just give me a little bit of a different way to introduce myself without feeling really awkward about it. So welcome to my office. It's a little messy, but you can't see that. Few things to start out with. I'm a Midwestern girl born and bred. I'm really excited to be at this conference in the Midwest. I grew up in Wisconsin. I went to Cornell College for my undergraduate, and then I came back to Wisconsin to finish my my graduate degree in library science at UW-Madison. So if there's any SLIS grads out there, woohoo! Speaking of which, I had to film this long before any of the basketball brackets were released, so I have no idea when Wisconsin is playing. It's entirely possible they're playing right now. So if they are, I would be not at all opposed if somebody with a smartphone or with a laptop in front of them decided to give me hand signals of the score throughout the game. I would totally be okay with that. The other thing you really need to know about me is I am not a Prezi expert by any means. I'm probably what I would call a Prezi enthusiast. I love the software, and I'm really glad that a year and a half ago somebody introduced me to this thing. I haven't been doing this long, but I think it's a really interesting way to play around with how we teach things and how we view the world, because to be honest, not many of us really see this world in, straight lines and in black and white. This gives us a chance to tell a little bit of a story and be a little bit more creative. What you can't see off screen right now, actually, I'll show you, is that the wall behind my computer kind of looks like this presentation you're about to see. I did that on purpose. It's a little bit of a kind of an homage to how I think and how I walk through things. At any point, if you guys have questions, feel free to interrupt when I'm talking. Just to reiterate, this session really is about learning how to think about Prezi. I'm not really going to show you a hands-on tutorial. If you're interested in doing that, I know that the website itself has some really great ideas. This is to get you thinking about how you could use Prezi and how you can use it effectively, because I think it's got a lot of tips and tricks, but it's a little tricky to think about. So let's think about that together. I have just a few more questions, and then I am going to be ready to roll. So my first question is for all of you out there. This is a hand-raising option, so the live version of me is going to be taking count of this. How many of you have ever heard of Prezi before you showed up today, or before you saw this on the conference presentation list? Okay. Next question. How many of you have ever used Prezi, whether it be in a professional or non-professional setting? Okay. And last but not least, how many of you are in school libraries or in public libraries? Okay, and how many of you are in academic libraries? Okay, there will be a hands-on portion later in the presentation, and I just want to be prepared for that and want to make sure that I've got a little something for everyone. All right, so at this point, you guys get to sit back, relax, listen to me talk for a little while, and get ready to roll.